Hey, my name's Percentage. I'm a freaking little bumblebee, and I'm gonna go ahead and float on over. We got Reoccurring Nightmares with Jeff XVX. Crappy, take us on over to the game reveal. Well, past to Jeff game, beautiful. Well, honestly, I am very excited for our losers final, because who is our GM? It's Jeff. Yeah, I bet you couldn't guess that. Whoa, Jeff might actually take a minute. Oh, hello there, Jeff.
It's me?
It's you.
Hi.
Yeah, people are so surprised that the round that has your name in it has you given the game out, you know? Maybe they shouldn't be so surprised.
Well, there is a surprise, though. We have a special guest who, I don't know if he's going to join us in chat or not, but NPC.
Oh, what? NPC is going to join us? NPC, hello. Maybe.
This is the Jeff XVX featuring NPC round.
I love it. I didn't expect that. Actually, I fully expected it. I shouldn't be.
I think I'm good now.
Oh yeah, I hear ya. Woo!
Yay!
Yay! Well, NPC, I know that you actually helped a little bit with this game that we're giving out as well. You've played this game a lot.
Yeah, I actually wanted to speedrun it at one point. However, it's actually impossible to beat the game.
Oh, come on. It can't be actually impossible, right?
Yeah, it's actually impossible.
It is.
I have the clip to prove it.
Oh, well, okay, never mind. Okay, so we're having a game that's literally impossible to complete that NPC had been speedrunning. Why? Like, we should just find a way to edit the game so that it can be completable, you know?
Well, we did that last time we had it on,
Oh!
but it was just a little tiny edit to move one of the platforms. This time we've had a little more edits to the game. Pretty much everything.
Ooh. Yeah, so what game do we have today?
Bunny Racer for
It
the Acorn Archimedes.
says Bunny Race.
Well, the title screen is wrong.
Well, other people in chat are going to recognize this. Bunny Racer is going to be our loser's final match between Polterghost and Captain Drake. Whoever makes the most progress in the game over the course of the hour will be the victor tonight, and the loser is out of Kusog7ande. Ciao. Bye. Get out of here. You know, we're done. Which is... I don't know. I think that this is probably a very fair game to have as a loser's final, but it's also kind of difficult because you have to sort of teach yourself how to deal with the bullcrap that this game throws at you.
Especially the crap I'm about to throw at them.
Wait, what do you mean, NPC?
I was the one who designed the levels.
No.
All 20 of them.
Oh no, NPC. Wait, this is a hack of sorts. Are we
Yes,
dealing with
this
hacked
is a
Bunny
ROM
Racer? Oh my gosh.
I
Actually,
made
not a ROM hack.
level editor, a web-based level editor, and handed it off to NPC to make 20 brand new levels for the game, and then I made a few other changes here and there to some of the text.
I'm so
Space
excited.
to Suffer.
Yeah, Space to Suffer. I feel like I never suffer when it comes to Bunny Racer. Personally, maybe I do. I don't know. But yeah, I'm super excited though because you know the Acorn Archimedes isn't exactly the most popular computer out there. But you put together a level editor for this game. You put together like the ability to actually customize the levels and give a strange amount of longevity to this game. And not only that, but now we can actually edit the unbeatable level to make it beatable.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That's what gave me the idea to begin with.
Yeah, NPC, I think the speedrunning's back on the menu, boys.
Well, actually, one truth and one thing I will say about the game is that there is an issue with the game that I slightly fixed with the levels, but we'll get into that. There's something I kept in the game, but made it less likely for issues, I'll say.
Uh-oh.
Trying to make it fair while making it hard, you know?
Gotcha. Yeah, honestly, like, I've looked a little bit at how you make levels for the game, and like some of it seems pretty interesting, but also the mechanics are fairly limited for a platformer. It's very much a go right game, very little backtracking. Although I don't know exactly what surprises we have in store for this. I guess we'll find out.
We'll get into that. Yeah, we'll get into it. I don't want to give away everything right away. That's why I'm trying to say a couple things here or there, but not really go in depth until we actually get into the game.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah. Let's hear this. Oh, I remember this music. Yeah. It's been a while. Well, everybody, I am super excited. Bunny Racer NPC's hack. No, NPC's level designs hacked by Jeff. Thank you for being Hackermans around here. Around here, we praise people who hack when it comes to expanding games and making something that's a little bit more, a little different from what was originally created. Of course, huge props to the original dev of the game as well, which we'll be talking to them in a little bit, but I do believe Philip Mellor is the person who made the original game, and I am just like, it's so cool that we have this, and it's so cool the amount of work that like Jeff and NPC have put into this. This isn't the game that would have stuck out to me as like a game that I want to spend that much time fiddling around with, learning how to edit, but you two have. And now
I have the music ingrained in my head now, by the way.
Oh, is it just like constantly playing in the back of your mind?
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, well, we have Polterghost up against Captain Drake. Now, I want to tell you all, this is a high stakes match because Polterghost won Kusog7ande last year. Captain Drake has won Mystery Tournament. This is Captain Drake's first time in Kusog7ande, but he has shown that he is a competitor to be feared, and I have very much enjoyed watching his performance over the last months. You know, he's done fantastic. Whoever wins this match moves on to the grand finals. Whoever loses is out. You know, solidly taken what I believe is it fourth or third? It's third place, huh? Yeah. Third place is really good though for a tournament that had over 100 people, possibly a couple hundred people. This is really, really good. Okay, it looks like both of the players are ready to begin. So, are they supposed to start on a specific zone?
Yeah, they should start on the screen that says press space to suffer. But since neither of them followed my instructions, that's fine. As long as they're on the same page.
They are.
They need to be in the first zone, though. So I don't know why they're just going all over the place.
Hover over the mountains, please. Okay, we're doing the countdown. Best of luck to the players. Now spam all of your bunny/car emotes. I know, chat, you have a lot of them, okay? Anything that is bunny or car related is appropriate to spam now. As soon as I see movement in the stage. Okay, Bubsy is neither a bunny. Hell one. Oh no.
Yeah, they were called levels, but I didn't think that really captured it, so I changed them to hells.
Well, Polterghost fell trying to make the first jump. Captain Drake managed to get up there pretty all right. There we go. Both of the players are getting through the first part of level 1 here. So what do we have? Oh, Captain Drake just destroyed level 1. And Polterghost is through as well.
So, Jeff?
Yes.
These are not my levels.
Wait, what?
This is the original Bunny Racer.
Oh, dang. Hang on.
It's like, I remember my levels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang,
well,
sorry.
we can go ahead and
them
pause.
this again.
Okay. Players, let me go ahead and let them know, because we are going to go ahead and
I'm sorry, I made the changes to the UI, but not the didn't put the correct levels in there. So hang on a sec. This will only take a moment.
That was
Okay, I have informed them. Go ahead. I am gonna move away from their screens. Do you even Kuso, bro? Yeah, I do. Shut up. Let's move. Crappy, please take us away. Okay, away.
Yes, I I was like, wait a sec. This reminds me of the actual first levels of Bunny Race.
And as it turns out, those were the original levels. That's okay.
It's like, well, the thing is that I made levels 1 and 2 a nice ease into the game kind of levels.
Hey, at the very least, the players sort of, like, they got a little bit of a glimpse for what we're going to have. And there we go. Jeff, you may...
Okay.
Yeah, just go ahead and explain to the players there how to actually put the levels in there, and then we'll go ahead and get back into the match. That's okay, you know, these things happen. Welcome to Kusog7ande, everybody. And when we have custom-made levels, like, sometimes we're going to have something like this happen. It's fine. Yeah.
It's like, I was like thinking, all my hard work is not up there.
Well, it will be soon. Don't worry, NPC. Your hard work will not be ignored, okay?
Yeah, all they need to do is, I just sent them over the level pack. They just need to unzip it into the folder. So,
yeah.
It shouldn't take too long.
Okay, I am currently working on getting a little side thing put together as well. And by side thing, I mean main thing, because, you know, as Kusog7ande 7 wraps up, we do wish to start signups for Kusog7ande 8. And we've got the signups except for a couple little tweaks that I'm making, like, literally right now, because I'm... welcome to my... This is my ADHD life, everybody. We love to run these tournaments, and honestly, we want to keep things expanding, growing, and including more players as time goes on. So, if you have enjoyed watching the games here, we are going to have signups open, I believe, at least till the end of August, because after Kusog7ande 7 is done, we will be doing the Kusog7ande 7 GM tournament. Y'all should be feared, because I'm going to destroy them all.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know, right? NPC, are you afraid of me? You better be. I've been practicing. I've been playing video games. That's about it. Hey, it looks like the players likely have Bunny Racer back up. Even though the title screen says Bunny Race, that's not what it is. Bunny Racer, okay? Don't get it wrong, everybody. I don't hear music on Captain Drake's screen, though, so we'll have to figure that one out real quick. Captain Drake!
So I think this might be actually the third time we've had this game on. I seem to remember somebody
may be right.
might have had it once who was not me.
Yeah, let's see.
Is that right? I know somebody's had one of my games once that wasn't me. I don't remember if it was this one. I remember that the emulator died.
I'm trying to remember if it was this game and where it was. It might have been over at the GDQ channel that we had this. But I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I think that we have the players here. They are getting ready. They're just hovering over the zones. Okay, I'll go ahead and let them know.
My spleen.
Why? Why am I doing this? Why am I stupid? Okay, I was gonna tell the game masters that I am good, but no, I need to tell the players of today that we are good to begin. Yeah, the 8th tournament is going to be Kusog7ande 8. With the 8 at the end instead of the E. You see, I'm getting clever, okay? Although, I guess Kusog7ande 3 also had the E turned into 3. Whatever, the E is very versatile, you know? Did someone just do an okay hand? Polterghost, where are you? Polterghost, I need you to confirm or deny if you're good to go. Huh?
Is the timer still going, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Nope, we're restarting.
Oh, actually, I should be streaming. I should be sharing my screen here in Discord so that you can actually watch it live. Let me go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Aha! Yeah, not only that, you can listen to the hoppin' music here without the hoppin' music, you know? Now, with that said, I'm not sure if... I have no idea how I actually reset Crappy's timer.
That's what I was alluding to.
Okay, well, I'm messaging Corndan to see if Corndan is here. Okay, Corndan's going to do it. Okay. Otherwise, we're just gonna wait for Corndan to reset Crappy. That's okay. Crappy sometimes needs a little bit of a break. Zone 4. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Polterghost just figured out every single password here. Hey chat, are y'all ready for Bunny Racer? Are y'all ready for NPC's levels of doom? Are y'all ready for us to see that the levels are exactly the same and that...
Oh, don't say that. Really don't say that. I don't want that to be the case.
We could have one of them just hop into a level real quick just to make sure.
I'm just going to assume everything is okay.
I just sent them over the levels 1 through 20.zip that you sent me.
Okay, if it's the same zip file, then it should, in theory,
But
work.
Is that the right one, or did I send you?
You should. If it's the one I sent you is the one with all the levels.
All right.
Well, I am ready. Okay, we're doing the countdown again. So, chat, I need you to spam bunnies and racing things again. Anything related, okay? Anything at all. Please, spam. Spam your emotes. Spam your... Yeah, there we go. See bunnies? I see bunnies. As soon as I see movement in the stage, I will start our timer. Okay, the levels look the same. Let's see if they are.
Yeah, those are my levels.
Okay, we are on to NPC's actual levels. Good. So, let's go ahead and talk, because you said that you gave relatively simple levels to begin with. And, oh, there are lots of bunnies in chat. Thank you, chat. I appreciate it.
Wow, that was easier than the first level that they made.
Actually,
yeah. Like I said, level 1 and 2 are basically here's everything you need to know about the game kind of moments. Afterwards, it won't be as easy.
So what is this bunny in the plane doing? Does he just try to mess with you?
Yeah, he tries to destroy you.
Okay.
So that's why you keep shooting and it'll go to the ground.
Gotcha. So another thing to note is that on the right side of the screen, we have a timer, and that is pretty forgiving, at least at the moment. Oh, I love falling off after you finish the level.
Yeah, there's going to be some fun with that.
Okay, we're on to the fun now.
Level 3, what? Oh, no! Are those death lines?
Yep, those are death lines, and the first jump is you have to make a running jump in order to get past it. And you have to have a really good running jump to get past it.
Oh, Polterghost got the jump.
Oh, wow.
Captain Drake getting it right there as well. Oh my gosh. Okay. NPC, this is evil. What are these weird triangle platforms? I don't think I've seen them before.
Yeah, those are just like living platforms that just move a little bit up, a little bit down, but are very noticeable. So now we're coming up on level 4, and now we are coming up upon timed levels. So so they're going to try to get past this, but I've made the level in such a way it needs to be done a specific way.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Captain Drake figured out a little bit of that puzzle. Very nice. Getting the lower blocks. This is horrifying, I gotta be honest.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope, you can't do that. You can't do that.
That's all right. Polterghost ran out of time. Captain Drake tried to make a deadly jump, but wasn't able to do that. Polterghost trying to see, can I jump up through the line in order to save time? And the answer is no. I do enjoy that Captain Drake just keeps shooting the plane and trying to keep the plane out of the way, which is absolutely what you gotta do. Question, what are the controls for this game? You know, since...
There's Z and X, and then enter and space. So Z and X for left and right. And I say Z because it's a British system.
Okay, what about enter and space?
Yeah, for jump and shoot.
Oh, wait a sec, we're getting on level 5.
Polterghost went through the platform. Okay, Captain Drake on to level 5 here. Ooh, that looks like you probably do need to just drive off to the right, but you have to have enough speed to actually fall down onto the next platform, like right there. Okay. Oh, baby. Okay. Captain Drake taking a breather on the rising platform. Time to... Oh, my gosh. Why?
Nice,
this is evil. This is so rough. I like it.
That's really good.
Now, you made 20 levels of pain, right?
Yeah. And it looks like Captain Drake is going to get past the first 5 levels. But it's not going to get any easier past here.
Yeah, I believe it. Well, there we go. Captain Drake should be getting a password, Kuso rules. Okay. So the important thing is, will Captain Drake remember the password? Because if not, he's going to go back to level 1 after this.
I made them memorable passwords, so...
Yeah, that's great. Oh.
Yeah, so some of these levels really do have a even Kusog.
Oh my gosh, Jeff. Well, so good job to Captain Drake. Let's see. Kuso rules perfect.
Yep. Nice.
So Captain Drake has a little bit of a lead right now in level 6. With that said, we are getting to more walls pretty early on in this, and I think that these next levels are gonna be a bit of a challenge. So like learning what do I have to do early on in order to make progress, like right here. Oh my gosh, Captain Drake. I'm stressed. There we go. Okay. How do you make this jump? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's right. You beat the level. You just jump off.
Okay. I dig it. Time to go to hell level 7.
So the thing that I want to talk about is that those pink platforms.
Yes.
You can jump right through them sometimes.
It's true.
So I tried to limit my use of them. So they're really a distraction in this level, more than anything.
Oh no! Captain Drake died via enemy bunny.
That enemy bunny has a name. It's Alfonso.
Alfonso? Oh.
Yeah, there's lore for the game.
Yeah, this has 20 levels, by the way. These are custom levels that NPC put together based off of Jeff's level editor that he made for the game. Yeah, although originally the game was like, don't edit the files. We're just gonna go ahead and say that this is how they came.
Yeah.
This is how the game came anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I intentionally made that jump really tight.
I like the one that Captain Drake just did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked very tight.
So what is level 8? What did I do here? Oh yeah, I made these very long jumps. So yeah. I actually did something cruel starting on this level.
Uh-oh. What is your cruelty?
Wait a sec. You can't really add Kuso blocks. But basically what you can do is at the very top of a level, you can add a red line. And yeah.
Oh no, Captain Drake died because of the red line! Oh my!
I hit a red line right up there.
Wow, that is evil. I love that. Okay.
Yes.
I totally didn't expect that.
Yeah, I have hidden many a Kuso block up there.
Yeah, I presume we're gonna start not seeing them, but we're gonna see the effects of these death lines way high up, hidden pretty much all the time for these players to try to not discover, because hoo boy, that's how you die. Oh, Captain Drake. Very nice. Captain Drake is trying to go a little bit faster just because of how difficult time is, and there we go, Captain Drake jumping just a little bit too high because of NPC's death blocks.
It's like, it was one of the things I never thought of, and definitely wasn't implemented in the original levels, was that they never added any kind of Kuso blocks like that. And because I saw that you could put something on like the highest line like that, I'm like, oh, we're totally doing that.
I love that.
Yeah, I had to change the level editor a little bit to make it possible to put things above and below the intended screen space.
Yeah, the big question is anything below going to be used?
What do you mean below?
Like,
unfortunately, no. There's a horizontal death plane.
Okay.
Right. And so if you put blocks underneath it, then you're not going to get to them.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I was
So
thinking
that
like
didn't-
a
that
rising
didn't
block
help. I
that
mean-
far down might be reasonable to have it just barely off screen.
Blocks could appear there if you just wanted to troll somebody that they'd never be able to get to them. But,
Okay.
I don't think that's a useful kind of control of trolling because it doesn't kill them.
Gotcha.
I mean, they'll just see it and not go there.
There we go. Poltergeist is through the level. Ooh, Captain Drake still dealing with level 6 again. But it looks like Poltergeist is almost through the first set of 5 levels. Captain Drake has been past this for a little while, and has the solid lead. But Poltergeist now is going to have to figure out how can I get through level 5. And honestly, important thing is to just go fast here. Jumping is wrong.
No,
just
you can't.
drive.
You cannot jump over it.
Yeah.
You cannot jump over it. I intentionally made it that way.
I love the end to level 6. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Poltergeist just keeps jumping and losing horizontal speed before going off of the platforms. You just gotta hold right. Gotta hold right.
Gotta hold right. You gotta do that. Oh no, Polter has to start all over again.
Welcome to Kusog7ande, everybody. You know what? Because a lot of this game is learning just sort of how the physics for Bunny Racer works, it's not really a set in stone deal, especially since the levels are going to get harder and harder as time goes on. Right now the players are just learning basically how the game works. Captain Drake through level 7 again, moving up to level 8. My gosh, this music.
I had to listen to this so much.
So, are y'all ready for some lore? For the base game. This is base game lore. I don't know about the hell levels lore, but we can go ahead and write lore for this specific set of levels later on. So here we go. The story so far. Poor old Elvis the bunny really was having a bad hair day. If it wasn't bad enough for some unsavory character to spray painted his lovely car in such an unappetizing pink color, they had also stolen all of his cabbages too. Well, Elvis was not best pleased and set off to find the culprit. Following the track of paw prints nearby, he soon reached the burrow of his arch rival, the evil Alfonso. Oh, what happened?
Captain Drake fell through the platform.
Yeah, that happens. Welcome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I said, I tried to minimize that as much as possible. But I'm sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
No, it's like, you know what? You sometimes just have to deal with bad platform collision. That's life here. Well, all the evidence was there. The chewed cabbage leaves, the pots of pink paint in the corner. Elvis had caught Alfonso red-pawed. However, Alfonso wasn't going to give up that easily. He grabbed the remaining cabbages and jumped into his handily placed getaway plane and flew away. Elvis knew his mission, to catch up with Alfonso and rescue the stolen cabbages. There you go. That is what we have. Features of the game. We've got 4-layer parallax scrolling. Yeah, that's true. Okay, 20 levels of increasing difficulty. I would say that here, yes, that's true. 4 completely different zones with passwords, of course, thank goodness. I really appreciate devs when they put passwords in, or at least have some sort of save system. Nice level selector map type thing. That's the actual description on the website, yeah. Sound effects and music, there's a feature for you. And honestly, like, as silly as that sounds, it's actually kind of like back in the 80s and 90s, it was a little bit difficult to have simultaneous sound effects and music. It's not nearly that hard now, but yeah, thank you for advertising that. Quality
this game was made in basic on the Acorn Arcade.
Final one.
Really?
Yeah, I put a final one right there.
Oh my gosh, good job.
It is
so mean.
It is a tight window to make that one. It is a tight window, and I intentionally put that there because I'm an evil bastard.
You are so evil. I love it. Yeah. By the way, other features, quality cartoon-style graphics, runs decently on low-end machines, I hope. Runs decently on high-end machines, I think. Turnips and carrots galore! Actually, have I seen any? Oh yeah, you shoot carrots. Okay, so that's true.
Carrots.
And Alfonso drops turnips, Elvis shoots carrots. Yeah, where are the cabbages, though? I know we're trying to rescue the cabbages, but I don't see them. I haven't seen any.
Well, maybe Alfonso ate all of them already. I guess we'll have to play to level 20 to find out.
Yeah, I forget what happens, what your reward is for beating level 20, because it was so disappointing that I was just like, this was not worth it. I think what I did in order to see level 20 was I just took level 1 and made it 20 times and just played level 1 20 times just so I could see the ending.
Oh
yeah.
My gosh, this music, it's killing me.
So if somebody makes it to level, the passwords come every 5 levels, right? So somebody will have a huge advantage every time they get a password.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of the best parts of the game is the music.
Oh, yeah, I actually love it. It doesn't get tiring for me. I think it's silly. So here's the deal. Captain Drake has been making a solid amount of progress on the levels 6 through 10. Poltergeist is still stuck on 1 through 5, and it's all because of the evil no jump section. I think Poltergeist has written off just driving to the right at that section, and Poltergeist needs to try it again. And instead of jumping, and then driving, just drive to the right. Just drive to the right. That's all you gotta do when you get to the stretch of blocks. Okay, drive to the right, no jumping. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, and unfortunately, like, when you make the assumptions that it is not going to be possible to just drive to the right, there we go, Poltergeist did it. And immediately died after, but now they know what they need to do. Fantastic. Happy little coincidence that we were talking about it at the same time that it happened. Oh, the turnip kill! Oh, those turnips. You know, Alfonso is sometimes just a butt. I do like that he's continuously moving up, so, like, he's continuously a bit of a problem, but as long as you shoot him, he gets out of the way, and usually isn't a problem. Oh.
Yeah, Polter was just like, oh, I probably need to go the rest of the level and finding out. Nope, just stay right there. The rest of the level is relatively easy.
Oh, good.
Relatively.
Yeah, it still is really impressive when somebody makes it to an area that can cause deaths and they're able to sight read what they're supposed to do, you know, and it looks like Poltergeist is through level 5 and is catching up to Captain Drake now. Captain Drake on his last life, currently addressing the pink moving platforms. Those are some of the scarier parts of the game. I wouldn't say that they're RNG, whether or not you're going to be able to land on them, but they certainly can be a little worrisome. Especially, it seems like the more vertical movement you have, the more likely you could fall through them. So try not to go too quickly as you fall down. With that said, Poltergeist does not know the death traps that await in these upcoming levels, and it's going to be absolute joy to see how terrible they are.
Yes! We finally got level 8.
Oh, Captain Drake hadn't gotten level 8 before?
No, now they're in level 9.
Very nice.
So now we get to see what level 9's all about.
Uh-oh. Going up, 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 and then to the right. Alfonso just currently doing turnip shenanigans over down below Captain Drake. Captain Drake is scared. I can feel it. Oh, geez. Okay, yep. More precise jumps. Okay. What the crap? What the crap is that? How dare you?
Yep, so that is a very tight jump where you just basically have to hit enter right as you hit that.
So I do have a question here. When you jump in this game, is it a set jump height or is it based off of how long you hold jump?
It is a set jump height.
Okay, so as long as you like mash jump, you're going to jump at the right time. Or you're going to jump at the right height, at least. But you're going to have enough you have to have enough horizontal movement to make the jump. I'm actually really impressed with the level design here, NPC. Because the game seems very samey from like a viewer's perspective, but with the amount of variety that you put in here with the mechanics here and what players are expected to do, it definitely fits the bill for like a creative platforming design for like with the tools that you were able to have with this game. I love it.
Well, it was like when I was making the levels, there were like little things that I looked at that I felt like, oh, this is interesting. Maybe I should do this. And I kept trying to think about that with certain levels and what I could do. I didn't know specifically how I was going to make 20 unique levels, but I did, the best that I can with the tools available. Because, I mean, yeah.
Just the jump, finishing the level and falling to your doom. It's so good. Oh no, Polterghost, no! Polterghost has a lot of levels on stage 8,
really
by the way.
It is really impressive what you can do with some simple tools in just a regular old platformer.
Yeah, limits actually. Limits, as with a lot of art, when you have limits, it actually allows you to think in different ways, and sometimes limits lead to a type of creativity that you didn't expect, and I think we're really seeing that in here. With that said, Polterghost, if Polterghost can get through level 8 relatively quickly, that will be a huge amount of time made up.
Yes! Polter got the Kaizo!
The Kaizo! I love the Kaizo in this, okay? Any evil level editor out there, you've got to have the Kaizo. And you know what? This is Bunny Racer for Acorn. This is the loser's final match. Whoever wins this moves on to the grand finals. They are at the point where they should be expecting the worst of the worst and expecting trolls. So, like, I think that is a cleverly placed troll that is going to make them really have to figure out how early do I have to jump in order to avoid the death up above, but also land on the block. And Polterghost is still having a bit of a hard time figuring out that sweet spot.
Yeah, I made level 8 to be kind of a very specific timed level, just so that, they try to have to figure out the puzzle in the completion of the level.
Yeah, with the moving blocks, you do see the timer on the right still going down, so they have to figure out this puzzle relatively, or they have to figure out what is the correct order of operations in order to beat the level. Captain Drake managing to do it again. Very nice. Polterghost still on level 8. Captain Drake back to level 9. Again, this is the one with the tight jump. Big question that I have for you, though. Oh, Poltergust jumping up to their death. With a jump in this game, there are some games that allow you to buffer jumps or that have auto jump if you hold jump. What about this game? Is it just you have to push jump for every jump, or does it have auto jump at all?
It has auto jump if it's just a one tile. If it is more than 2 tiles, it is not a double. It is not a.
No, oh my gosh! Alfonso killed Captain Drake. That was nothing Captain Drake could have done.
No, that's just Bunny Racer being Bunny Racer.
Yeah, Alfonso being a butt. Seriously, Alfonso, how could you?
But yeah, having a 2 block means you have to do a very tight jump and hit enter immediately.
Okay. There we go. Captain Drake is through level 8 on to level 9.
No, level 9 onto 10. 9 to 10.
Yeah, that one. I don't know. Okay, so this looks like it is you gotta stay up high, and if you don't, you're dead.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, I really do like that you have the high and low platforms, because it's like, which way is it going to be? But the high platforms with the descending aspect there, it's very clear, you know, you're going to have to go on the top route there.
The thing with level 10 was I was trying to think, we can do up or down paths, but how do you make it so that the top path is impossible to go up? And so that's where the red line comes in, because in the second section of that level, if you decide to go up the top route, you're going to be greeted with a red line, and then you're going to have to immediately go back down to the bottom path, which isn't a big issue, but it does waste time on a game that's already tight with timing.
Yeah. For people who don't know, with the way that Bunny Racer is put together, you cannot have multiple blocks above each other. It's one block for every horizontal space that you see here. So because of that, the design here, you know, having branching paths, I was actually wondering if that would be possible to sort of do what Mario does a lot and have those sort of branching upper and lower paths, and you managed to do it just with the alternating blocks, and I think that's really clever in PC. I like it.
Yeah, like I said, it took a while to try to think of how to make each level their own, and it's like I wanted to make them, it's like after the first 5 levels, I wanted to make them a challenge, because I didn't want this to feel easy.
No, this isn't easy. This is pretty dang difficult. And like, yeah, considering that the players have not beaten level 10 yet, I don't think we're going to see it clear. And that's kind of great because, you know, for people who want to play this, I think that sharing this level pack with people would be kind of fun.
Yeah, we can definitely share the pack, and also I'll share a link to the level editor so people can make their own.
Yeah, we'll also remind people that
the game itself is freeware.
Yeah,
so you can get that.
The game is freeware, and I'd say that if you're creating a separate file for the level, then that's completely fine. That's not altering the files. That's creating a separate file, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah.
And send people a level pack, but we'll post some links in chat in a little bit. But one thing I really like about the level design from NPC is that since these are specifically being made for a race, some of the platforms you have to wait for. And it's really hard to be patient enough when you're in a race setting.
It's true.
To wait for some of these.
Yeah, you have to get yourself into the mindset that, like, levels are going to take a certain amount of time, and it doesn't really matter, you know. I am in a race, but at the same time, there's a cap for how fast I can go in this level. And yeah, you're right that it can be frustrating and that players may make mistakes and accidentally jump a little bit too early, or a little bit too late is a problem as well, but too early just because they're impatient. Learning to wait, and Polter got the off-screen death. I love it.
It just warms my heart so much. And the thing is that they have to remember about these Kaizo blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very possible that these Kaizo moments are going to get the players again, especially if they're trying to remember later stages. They could forget some of the earlier stages, but there's also the fact that once they get through a set of 5 stages, they don't really have to remember them again. Poltergeist high score name. That's pretty good. I enjoy it. But why? Okay, Captain Drake getting the tight jump and finishing level 9 on to level 10 with a respectable number of extra lives. I think we might see a decent attempt here at getting through level 10. Let's see what Captain Drake is able to do.
We're measuring, in case there are any ties, we're measuring progress as far as you get through a particular level.
Yeah, horizontal progress is actually really easy to track here. Okay, Captain Drake, what do you even do? Okay, drive to the right. Okay, time to wait a little bit. Are there no Kaizo? Okay, time to. Yeah, but do you wait for it to go up? Probably.
Yeah, you gotta wait for it to go up.
Oh my gosh. How? This is evil. Oh my gosh.
That's great.
No!
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course.
So what you're supposed to do is you have to clear that tile so that you can make the jump.
You have to not jump off that tile, because if you do, you will hit the death plane, or the death line. Yeah.
The Kaizo block. So what you have to do is you have to actually trigger that, go back, and then run off.
You have to back up. Oh, beautiful. Captain Drake into the pit.
Yeah, he doesn't want to wait.
I mean, I understand the lack of patience here, you know? Like, you only have, 28 minutes left for this match? You might be tempted to try to go fast and just see, am I going to be able to make this jump? Losing 1 life trying something out, I think that's worth doing. Plus, lose 1.
The in-game timer is rough. I mean, they don't know exactly how tight it's going to be until they finish the level. But
yeah. But a little bit more progress every... Oh, well. That's it for that attempt. And Captain Drake going back to level 6, which is where Poltergeist is right now with only 2 lives. I would probably just die. Like, Poltergeist, you've been to level 8 before. You haven't cleared that. You know what's coming up. Having lost this many lives before that. Okay, that was a great way to end level 6. But yeah, I think just like running out of lives real quick and starting back over on level 6 is the best idea. Yeah, 1 life left. Just die. That sounds really rude, but I would.
Who knew that Kaizo Bunny Racer is something that we all needed in our lives? I mean, NPC and I did.
I'm not sure
really
I need it per se, but I've got it in my life, and I'm okay with that.
I also like they have to type Kuso rules each time.
Maybe we'll get to some of the additional passwords.
I hope so.
It's really nice that since the game was written in BASIC, it's very easy to modify.
Yeah, I know very little Basic, but at the same time, I think Basic is pretty readable. I'd say, like, if you know any programming at all, like, maybe you'll have to search what different functions do and such, or, like, how to get the syntax right for certain things, but it's very readable.
Well, the nice thing in particular is that since Basic is not compiled, so it's not like it's generating an executable file or anything like that. It's just you just have the source code, so I can just open it up and change it however I want.
Yeah.
Instead of having to do what I did with last week's DOS game, where I had to take a hex editor to do it.
Yeah, Sanka, everybody, if you missed the Sanka match, I really enjoyed... No! Alfonso, no! Just killing Polterghost there. I really enjoyed Sanka and the level of effort that went into translating it and making sure that, like, we were able to understand what was going on. And it's, like... Some of our GMs just put so much work into Kusog7ande. It's very much appreciated. And honestly, I'm loving that you made a level editor and that we get this beautiful, these beautiful levels that NPC put together in order to troll the players. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, when I played the original Bunny Racer, I was intrigued by it, and I did want to make my own levels just because I felt like it would be fair that way, hypothetically, as I'm watching other people suffer.
Yeah. It's like, it's actually got some kind of neat ideas for the time. It's definitely, like, I don't know very many platformers like this. But then again, It sort of is like what I usually would call a bite-sized idea. It's perfect for something that, like, goes up on itch.io or something that is, like, freeware as it is right now. And so I think there's a lot of charm to this game. No, Captain Drake, no!
Post the link to the level editor. This was the first web app I've ever made in Blazor, so part of this was just a learning experience for me. But you can see, what it looks like and what types of different platforms are available in it.
Yeah.
And then basically all you do is when you hit the download button, it generates a file, and then what you would do is put that in the Bunny Racer level directory, replacing files that are there. So it's pretty straightforward.
I love it, and I have it currently pinned. I didn't have it pinned until now, but now it is a bookmark in my Google Chrome, so I will never forget it. There we go. Polterghost through level 6. Captain Drake just explode. You know what? Sometimes your car explode. You see that? You gotta go get a mechanic, okay, to desplode your car. Maybe then you can resplode. Ha 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 ha.
It just makes me smile so much.
I love it. Like, this is such a fun idea that honestly, it's just the Kuso GMs who are here to make it possible. Captain Drake tried to do the troll, or tried to get past the troll block, but you have to despawn the one block so you don't accidentally double jump off of it, which is what Captain Drake did it. I love that there's a block in here that if you touch it, you're basically going to jump off of it, so you have to despawn it.
What essentially it is that, like I said, it's the only block that if you're holding enter, it will jump for you. And so you need to let it go so you can jump past it, because you're doing a jump, but yeah.
Oh, Captain Drake! There we go! Captain Drake has gotten rid of it. Oh, okay.
Run, Captain Drake!
There we go! Captain Drake is through! On to level 11! Whew.
Wow.
Hey, bro. Okay.
Hey, bro.
So yeah, like I said, level 11 and 12 are super easy. The first 2 levels of a block are super easy. I just do something that's slightly annoying.
Yeah,
so
I like it.
Yeah. So yes, that's why it's just a plain level with a bunch of blocks that you just have to keep crossing over. But it's like you have a timer that's tight. So you don't have a lot of screwing around you can do.
Where's the end? Yay! Oh, Captain Drake was like, I don't know where the end is. I guess jump to victory. I love it.
I think level 12 is... Watch level 12.
Wow.
Hold right!
Isn't that a trick that, like, vanilla Bunny Racer does as well?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I love it.
I wanted to do that. But I wanted to wait until later. So, yeah. Like I said, the funny thing is that it's not in any other level other than level 12, but I wanted to also put that in there to make them think they got to do that for the rest of the game. So... I'm sorry, I'm just smiling too much at this.
I'm loving this, okay?
So yeah, like I said, level 11 is just a race with a little bit of wiggle room because you do have to account for the enemy plane.
Yeah, freaking Alfonso.
I didn't want to make Alfonso be the reason that you couldn't beat the level. So
yeah, Lost in RNG isn't fun for anyone except for me.
Like I said, I tried to make this as fair as I could.
Yeah, it's definitely like challenging people's memory as well as their creativity and like, how do I solve this specific problem that is in front of me?
I love how Captain Drake was like, oh, there has to be a Kaizo block right there, and just immediately just ran off to the ledge.
Was there a Kaizo block?
Of course, there's Kaizo. Whenever you see whenever you see something like that, there are Kaizo blocks to ruin your day.
I love it.
It's like, I stopped doing that at level 19.
Wow. I mean, like, yeah, basically assume that if you can't see a block in a specific horizontal configuration, then that means that above the empty spot is death, hiding just off screen, okay? Uh-oh.
Yep.
Do you have to use that block, or is that a trap? Oh.
That's a trap.
Okay.
That's a trap. That one is not a trap.
That's something that I love, like blocks that will kill you and then blocks that you have to use that are the same thing, and you just have to figure out which one is it going to be? Is it going to be death or is this life?
Yeah, that's the intent of making some of these levels, is to make you question what the right way is doing. Because no joke, part of the inspiration is kind of like Cutthroat Island / Cliffhanger, where you don't know what the right way to go is, and so you have to make a blind assumption.
Yeah, you don't know until you do it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Captain Drake knows that this block is useful now. Okay. Very nice.
Wow.
Oh.
Now watch this.
Oh. Not enough horizontal speed to make it that time, but now Captain Drake knows what's coming up.
Because the thing with that jump is you have to commit. You can't slow down, and you have to hit the very edge of both of those in order to make the ledge.
Oh, yeah. I love the amount of creativity that you put in this. Like, I'm so glad that you're having fun with this NPC, because, like, I don't know if any of the levels from vanilla Bunny Racer really stick in my mind, but some of these levels will. And like that's a sign that you put like some really good thought into this. That's not saying that the original designer didn't put thought into this. I mean, this is a lot of work for Basic.
He put some thought into it. He just didn't actually play the levels because one of them was impossible.
I think that you asked the designer about it, and he's like, "Yeah, one of them might be impossible. That would make sense." Like, I vaguely remember some sort of conversation about that happening, like that he didn't know anybody would actually make it that far. Because it's kind of a challenging game. Like, for people who aren't watching, like, momentum is very much a thing, but that's true with most games that involve cars. You know, you have to get moving horizontally if you want to make the jump. If you want to go off the ramp in your little car, you gotta go fast, okay? You can't go like 25 miles per hour and expect to go very far.
I mean, when we had this out before, neither of the players, or maybe it was a four-way race, but nobody beat the game, and that was not the Kaizo levels. It was the vanilla levels.
Well, that's because it's impossible.
Well, okay, that's true.
We didn't know at that point, but...
Yes.
Yay!
But
Captain Drake
through
through 11!
A little bit with it.
Have we seen... Yeah, we've seen level 12.
Yeah, we've seen level 12. Level 12 is considerably, well, not considerably easier. It's just that you have to make sure you don't intentionally go for Kaizo blocks.
I need to go and listen to the kids clapping sound effect because there's this weird discussion I've been having with people on YouTube, okay, about this kids clapping sound effect that a lot of YouTubers use, and they're like, the first use of it was in 1999 in blank game, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I heard it in this other game that Author Blues was playing that came out before then, and now Bunny Racer, this might be the same sound effect. And Bunny Racer came out in 97. Okay?
Yeah.
And if so, then I can definitively prove that whoever said that it was originally in a game in 1999 was lying. Okay? Not lying, they just didn't know.
On the internet.
Yeah. You know, winning in arguments on the internet is really what the internet is all about.
Yeah.
You thought it was about connecting with people? No, it's showing people that they suck. Oh, bunny hops, no!
Speaking about people sucking,
you have to jump at the very edge of it. I made it a very tight jump.
I love it.
So the developer's no longer really active on Twitter because, you know, it's Twitter, but now has a Mastodon account, which he checks periodically, so...
Okay.
Perhaps we can ping him in the future about it.
I think we should. Like, I have a lot of love for this game. Like, Kusog7ande is a bad video game tournament, but bad doesn't mean unfun. And honestly, with Kusoge, usually we're just looking more at the unseen side of video game history. You know, some of the games are definitely really, really bad, but I would say that for a solo dev in the 90s putting this together, like, it's flawed, but it's kind of fun.
I find it to be a lot of fun. It's also, you know, it's put out as freeware.
Oh yeah, I love it. And
compared to the titles that were coming out in the time for the Acorn Archimedes, it's actually pretty decent.
Possibly the worst thing about this game is that it's on the Acorn Archimedes.
I mean, it's actually not a terrible system hardware-wise. It just didn't really get as developed as it really should have. RISC OS was a pretty powerful operating system, and the ARM architecture has, as I think somebody mentioned in chat earlier, made its way into our modern cell phones.
Really?
Raspberry Pi and Android and all that run on ARM. So it's really groundbreaking technology.
That's cool. I honestly didn't know.
The developer also is a preservationist who works on this website called the Icon Bar, along with a couple of other folks, in preserving Acorn Archimedes games, developing emulators, and just generally supporting the retro community on that.
That's awesome. Like, I hope that, like, I really hope that he would enjoy something like this. I think so. Like, for the sake of preservation, I think that, like, giving people tools to be able to sort of play around with a game and experiment with what is in it, like, that is such a precious way for people to learn how games work, to learn how video game design works, and honestly to just, like, remember games that otherwise would have disappeared. Like, yeah, I'd really be interested in seeing, you know, what other people can come up with, if they can come up with trolls that NPC didn't think of, because there could be. I have no idea.
Well, can I share what level 20 is, despite the fact I don't think they're going to get there?
If you really want, sure.
You don't see any of the level. You have to do it blind up on very top of the stage.
What?
Yep, you can kind of guess where all the tiles are, barely, but you have to kind of just check very slowly to see where all the red lines are.
Oh my gosh. Oh, if the red lines tell you where platforms aren't, then that's actually very helpful.
Yeah. Okay. It's like you can see tiles on the very top area. You can't see where red lines are. Oh no! Just keep holding the enter key.
Yeah, because this game only allows you to have one platform per horizontal or per vertical slot.
Yeah.
Which actually is part of what made the part of the restrictions that made level design, I think, really difficult.
I think so, yeah. Like, Mario definitely doesn't have that restriction. You can have blocks on blocks on blocks on blocks, just stack them to the heavens, you know? But this, no. One block, it's on it. Yeah. One Y value for every X value. That's what you've got.
You got it.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what the level design text files are. It's just like on each line of the text file just has what type of block and what is its Y value, and then that's it. So it's actually, you know, it's pretty simply written. But again, it's just amazing what you can do with something so simple to create these levels.
Oh, Poltergust was so close to finishing level 9. But everybody, right now it's looking like Captain Drake has a very good chance of dethroning the Kusog7ande champion from Kusog6. Which means that between Captain Drake and Okami, we will have a new Kusog7ande champion. But that's if Poltergust is not able to clear the level 9. Oh, through level 9. What about level 10, though?
Level 14 is a troll because you have to wait for it to go down so you can jump off and finish the level.
Oh, baby. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's...
I saw Captain Drake do it, and it made me smile so much.
This is so difficult. I love it.
Okay. Go, Captain Drake. You don't have much time. You don't have much time.
Yeah, but the other bunny has turnips. Yay!
Whoa, nice.
You can just... Okay, that's beautiful.
Yeah, you can just jump off there, but it's like it did its job. Captain Drake had to rethink for a second.
Yeah.
And that's what got him.
Anytime you make the players think, that's when they could potentially have terrible deaths happen. It's great.
Yeah.
You got
So
it.
in between all of those brown blocks are Kaizo blocks.
Okay.
I was like, I did not waste any space here. I made sure that if they went too high, they would be greeted by a Kaizo block.
Oh, so because these are moving up and down, they like Captain Drake has to wait. Okay.
They have to wait.
Oh my gosh. Captain Drake, like I know Captain Drake is wanting to rush a little bit, but you can't. Question, is the timer adjustable, or is it pretty much you're just stuck with whatever's on the timer?
The
you can adjust it. But not in game. I've set it to where I wanted it to be set.
Oh, okay. You set the timer, NPC.
Yeah, I added that to the level editor.
I love it. Okay, that's great that it's part of the level editor. This is rough. This is so rough. Oh my gosh. How? Bunny, go away. Alfonso, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Can Captain Drake get through level 15 before time ends? I don't know. We have 5 minutes left, though, and Captain Drake's like, what do I do now? What do I do? Do I just jump to the right? Yay!
Yes!
The answer was yes! Do.
So we have 5 more minutes.
Oh God, no.
Oh God, no.
I am really impressed that Captain Drake has gotten to level 16.
Yeah. Seriously, what a fantastic job. Poltergeist has still done fantastic as well. It's just Captain Drake. Like I usually tell people, you know, if they lose to Captain Drake, do not feel bad. This is just how Captain Drake is. Yeah. Even though he's been relatively new to Kusog7ande, like, as soon as people saw that he signed up and was playing in Kusog7ande, people were like, oh, well, okay, I'm not winning against him, and I sort of understand that sentiment.
I think he's well known from the mystery tournament community.
Indeed, he is. Oh my gosh, what are these levels, NPC? What did you do? Then Alfonso's here ruining life.
I've been making sure to... I wanted to have them alternate between being able to hold enter and then having to jump.
That is cruel. Oh no! The Kaizo block! There's a Kaizo block up there! How could you? My gosh! Okay, this is true cruelty, and No, Alfonso! Oh, Alfonso just swept in and got the snipe. What a beautiful jerk bunny. Seriously, ruining Captain Drake's attempt there.
Jerks. Look at this bunny. Give a bunny a plane. It's
That's
like a bird,
basically a bird. Oh my gosh. Wow, you gave a lot of time for that. Very nice.
That's because it was not a level that really required time. You basically have to go, so... Oh yeah,
no,
this was
Poltergeist fell through the platform! I love it.
So this is another level where they just have to run from the very get-go. This one is timed. But like I said, the first 2 levels of a group aren't supposed to be super duper tough, despite what I made Captain Drake do, but...
Okay, Alfonso is behind Captain Drake. This might just be... Nope, Alfonso's sneaking up. No. Yeah, Captain Drake slowed down just a tiny bit in order to get Alfonso to move a little bit different. No, the Kaizo block!
Of course there was.
Oh my gosh. I mean, why wouldn't there be? This is hilarious.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
Like I said, I made it a timed level so that they could jump into the Kaizo block.
Everybody, we will share the level pack that NPC put together. we will share that on the Kusog7ande Discord. I'm saying that, and I will probably forget, so if I don't put it up there and nobody else puts it up there, somebody needs to remind me. But seriously, like, y'all should play the base game with the level fix, probably, and also check out the levels that NPC made, because, like, seriously, this has been a very fun watch. And this is why I wanted to do recurring nightmares with Jeff Game, because Jeff Games rarely come back.
Especially with a fresh coat of paint like this.
Yeah. And this came back
that
with
was
the
a great
vengeance.
idea, bro, to have me bring back a game.
Yay! We're getting buffering
And
on.
who knows? Maybe you'll see more recurring nightmares from me in the future.
Comcast, you want to not do this to me? Huh? Comcast? Why would you do this, Comcast? Why? Can you hear me at least, Jeff? Can you hear me, NPC?
I can hear you.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Looks like a little buffering on Twitch.
Yeah. Oh, come on. We're at the end of the match.
It's supposed to be like, yeah.
Well, everybody,
I like how Captain Drake is automatically suspicious of a...
Fine.
I do not blame Captain Drake for being suspicious. Everybody, that is time. I'm going to go ahead and welcome Polterghost in to come and chat. Actually, it looks like Polterghost is already here. Hello there, Polterghost.
I have so many bad words to say about that plane guy.
His name is Alfonso.
Alfonso.
Yeah, and you're Elvis.
Those turnips, and he knows where to stick that turnip.
Oh no!
In his ears.
In his ears? Aw, just like bananas.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, Polterghost, you did really well, but I would say that you were racing Captain Drake, and Captain Drake just blew expectations away, and is actually sitting on level 18 right now.
Oh my god.
I know,
I was
right?
saying, like, there's no way anybody's going to finish this.
Yeah, never say that.
Captain Drake got to level 18 of 20. Like, wow.
Yeah, I was very surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, the big question, like Captain Drake, there's a reason he's known in the mystery tournament community, and he just, like, I don't know exactly how he is this good at playing games blind, but he just did extremely well. And like Polterghost, I was fully expecting this to be a hot match, and this was a hot match indeed. Like, both of you did very well. But with that said, you got to suffer from some of NPC's trolls. Not Alfonso, though. Alfonso was not because of NPC, but other thing. Like, what did you think about the overall mechanics of the game?
I mean, you know, it was good and functional, I guess, except for that time when I fell through that one platform multiple times for no reason.
Yeah, I saw that. That happens. I mean, welcome to Bunny Racer. That's exactly what happens.
That happened to Captain Drake as well.
Yeah, we actually talked a lot about that, by the way, because NPC has played the original extensively and was like, I'm gonna try to put that in as rarely as possible as a required platform to jump on, because falling through the platforms can get very annoying very quickly, and we didn't want the match determined by randomness. And I think that, like, even though it did act as a troll kill on occasion, that, like, you did manage to land on it enough that I don't think that was the determining factor.
No, I think Alfonso was the determining factor, that jerk.
Yeah, it's really hard to manipulate.
I shot him and he moved up. How is that fair?
I don't know. Well, you know how bullets work. If they hit the bottom of something, it flies up. If they hit the top of something, it flies down. It's physics.
This ain't Joust.
Oh my gosh.
I will say the times where the pink platforms will let you fall through is when you're at the very, like, jumping from the top and going to the very bottom. And some jumps I kind of made it so you could wait. And so I tried to, work with that a little bit. But yeah, it's a couple times you guys just went right through it.
Yeah, we actually talked about the timer a lot because there were some levels where it was pretty tight. There were some levels where it wasn't tight at all. And some levels where it was reasonably tight, but there was a little wiggle room. NPC said part of it was just because, he wanted to give some time to adjust to Alfonso flying around there. And some of it, waiting for the platforms, because if you're moving with the pink platforms, the faster you're moving, the more likely you're going to just clip through it and go to your death. So I do appreciate that there was actual planning to adjust to sort of that randomness and unpredictability, that there was a little extra breathing room in those specific situations there. So I'd say, yeah, go ahead, NPC.
Also, did you like the Kaizo blocks I set up?
I expected the second one after getting hit by the first one, and then I just forgot that they could still exist after a certain point. And then the third one got me. So yeah, it wasn't good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the last set of levels, by the way, Polterghost, if you want to try out level 16, the password is OGODNO, OGODNO. And you should give it a shot, because I think you will laugh. I laughed a lot. I didn't realize how jerky the levels could get. And, level 16, even though it's relatively completable, it's, suddenly pulling out the knives, It's like,
let me stare at this. Oh, God, the background hurts my eyes. Okay, well, the first section isn't bad.
Okay.
Okay, all right, and then I fall to my death. Cool, all right.
That's just kind of life.
Yeah, this is tight, but it's not bad.
Oh, if you get rid of Dancing Persona, dude, I could switch back over there.
But I love Dancing Persona, dude.
I mean, he's pretty cool.
All right, I died. Let me,
Yeah, I know.
Alright, let's see this mess. Okay, immediately land on the red line. Cool.
We still have the dancing guy in front.
How is he still...
Oh, no, he's not. Never mind, you're good. It's just that, Comcast happened.
Okay. Okay. What?
Yeah, how do you like that?
I see.
It's so good. Seriously, I think NPC put a lot of fun thought into the level designs here, and I have to give praise, because it's makes what is kind of a straightforward game kind of a puzzle in certain ways, and it's a lot of enjoyment. Captain Drake finally realizing the off-screen death's just the red lines placed out of view, and that is correct. Yep. So every quote-unquote Kaizo block is a red line that you can't see. So whenever you see a gap that has no block and no line, there's likely a line right off-screen just waiting to kill you.
Yeah, it's after level 8, I wanted to kind of make it a kind of theme where you have to actually think, did he put another block there that's going to kill you?
The answer is usually yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Turns out.
Yeah, and apparently we got a little bit of a preview with NPC telling us what level 20 is. If you make it there, then you're going to enjoy it, or at least I hope you do. Polterghost, you were the champion last tournament. You didn't quite make it there this year, but honestly, coming in third, you did so good. Like, seriously, congratulations on your push this year.
That's acceptable.
I'd say it's acceptable. Yeah, hit me up for the Steam games sometime. I have been sending gift cards for the full amount, so I believe it's $50 worth of games on Steam. Also, if Neil Breen ever releases his new movie, I'll get that out. Otherwise, I'll just let people know, hey, I'll give you another game or a different movie, okay? And other than that, do you have any final words for your tombstone? Now that you get one, huh?
Curse you, Alfonso!
Dang, Alfonso. Curse you, Alfonso! Those are the last words of Polterghost. By the way, everybody, we officially are opening signups for Kusog7ande right now. Yeah, literally right now, okay? Exclamation point signups in Discord or Twitch. You will have the sign up form. All you need to do is fill that out, join our Discord, and you can play next year. We would love to have more people, and honestly, I want to go ahead and keep giving bigger prizes as time goes on, and I'm looking into what we can do next year. We had somebody luckily help out and cover a whole lot of the prizes this year, and that has been an extremely huge help. Everybody subscribing and supporting is also helping out with that as well. So with that said, I think we need to go and raid Author Blues. I'll try to be live this weekend with other games. I might be going to Salt Lake tomorrow, I don't know, but Sunday I will try to do some more Final Fantasy V 4-Job Fiesta Nightmares, and actually get past the Water Temple this time and not delete my save.
And I will have this game and level pack in Discord in a few minutes.
Yes! So if you want to try these levels out, you can. Now, Author Blues is playing Quest 64. Justin actually tried this out a little while ago and was like, never mind. So if you've never played or seen Quest 64, it's perfect time for that. We're going to go ahead and raid with Curse You, Alfonso. Okay, go tell Author Blues, curse you, Alfonso! Other than that, Polterghost, thank you again for being here, and thank you for really putting on a good show. It has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, NPC.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye! Okay, Kid Cool.